Hello, everyone.
I'm Jessica.
I'm Pat.
And we are Finding Aloha.
Finding Aloha. We're trying our second attempt at a question and answer.
This is Q&A round 2. Hashtag camera problems.
Hashtag.
Hashtag camera problems.
Is it that way or is it that way?
So we just looked up random get to know us tags, and one of the ones that came up was like a new YouTuber tag, and it said, what is your channel and why did you name it that? So I thought we'd start with those two questions and then we'd move into this other tag that was like 50 questions.
And we're sticking with the boozing questions.
Boozy Q&A.
Boozy Q&A. So.
What is our channel, babe?
I don't know.
What is our channel name?
Finding Aloha.
Our channel name is Finding Aloha, and we started this channel when we moved to Hawaii in the end of 2015. And it was basically just us finding our happiness. So this channel is just a journey of us finding our happiness, finding aloha. Aloha means peace. It means helping others. It can mean,
means a lot of things,
it can mean whatever you want it to mean, really.
It means just finding yourself, finding friends and happiness and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so this is just our journey. That's what the channel is. A lot of our channel is, right now, is vegan recipes, vegan what's for dinners.
Yeah.
We have been plant-based now for a year, and we are extremely passionate about it, and we love eating, we love food, and
we love cooking.
We love cooking.
Which is a big problem with people who are not vegans that don't understand it, is you
gotta learn how to cook.
If you don't like to cook, then you struggle being a vegan,
yeah.
I think, because it's, but
it's all about cooking good, whole, plant-based.
Yeah, we cook everything, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Now we'll get into the 50 Get to Know Us tag questions. Are you named after anyone? No.
Me? No.
When was the last time you cried?
My father died in March.
Yeah. His father passed away in March. Mine was probably this morning because I am an emotional person. I cry all the time. I didn't used to be, but I am now. Do you have kids? If no, how many do you want? I don't have kids, and I don't want any.
Mm-hmm.
Take it away.
I have two kids. I have a 19-year-old son. Is he 19 now? Yeah, a 19-year-old son and a 26-year-old daughter.
Yeah. So he started when he was 17.
17 with my daughter,
and then had his kid, who's now 19. If you were another person, would you friend yourself?
No.
Probably not. I'm an extremely tense person. I don't know if I'd be my friend.
I tend to offend people too easily, so
yeah.
I probably wouldn't want to be my friend.
Nothing happens when you're offended.
Yeah.
Do you use sarcasm a lot?
All the time.
Never.
All the time I use sarcasm, yeah.
Always. Always.
What is the first thing you notice about people? That's an odd question, because it's like, are they talking about physical? Like when you first see somebody, what do you notice physically? Like their eyes, or do you notice that they're assholes?
Are you an ass man?
Yeah. So I don't know. That's kind of a tough question, I think. But
I notice a person's energy. Like, I personally notice, like, is that person cocky? Are they humble? Are they insecure? It's the same thing. I'm really into dog behavior, so I'd have to say a person's energy, maybe, for me.
I don't know. I don't notice first things about people. I guess if they're rude or nice, I guess, when you first meet somebody.
Friendly or not.
What is your eye color? I'm blue.
I am a greeny, hazily eye color.
Yeah. Green with a little speck of hazel where your twin was absorbed in the womb.
I always like to say that I don't have a twin in my eye.
That's a thing. If you have a little speck in your color of your eye, that's where your twin was, and you absorbed them.
No.
Scary movie or happy endings?
We like happy endings, I'd say.
We talked about this before. I don't think scary movies are... First of all, they're not really that scary. There's a couple of them that I thought were like scary, like the one where they're in the ocean and I forget the name of it now, where they're left behind in the ocean. They're by themselves. That's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it wasn't a drift.
And then there's like
newer,
and then there's like like The Shining. They're kind of creepy, but they're never really scary.
Creepy.
Yeah, and then the scary ones are usually cheesy, just kind of dumb.
What was that one where he was like the clown guy with the white
Oh, you mean Saw?
Saw. The Saw
Yeah.
movies, those creep me out.
But they're not like, I don't know. They're usually cheesy or not realistic, and
No.
they're just not, I don't know. Happy Ending one's usually better. Anyway. Favorite smell?
smells.
I like the smell of a skunk. I know it's an odd thing, but
So right now we're filming this in December, so we have our live Christmas wreath
yeah.
behind us, or over there. So live pine is my favorite smell right now.
Right
I
now.
also like the smell of fresh baked cookies. I like the smell of food,
yeah, that's a tough
Indian
one.
food. It depends on.
I think favorite
day.
smells are the ones that bring back good memories.
Oh,
like
that's a
you smell
great one.
something and you go like, oh, I remember that time I was a kid or whatever. Or
Yeah.
my mom did this or whatever. Those are
Yeah.
good. Those are my favorites.
That was a great point.
Where the furthest you've ever been from home? That's a pointless question for me.
Yeah, he grew up traveling all over the place.
Yeah.
He
can't.
was born in Germany.
Yeah, I've been all over Europe, all over Russia, Moscow, UK, Belgium.
Farthest place I've ever been
all
from
over
home,
America.
I'd say would be a cruise. My parents and I went to the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And that's the farthest, because I grew up in California, so the Caribbean.
Yeah, but you
was the
see, you had
farthest
more of
place.
a spot that was your home. You
Yeah,
know,
you
and mine
grew
was
up
all
all over
over,
the
so
place.
I never was ever farthest away. From
Yeah, what would be from home to you?
Yeah.
Do you have any special talents? In our last video, Pat went on a big rant about what a special talent was. To me, it's just something that you're good at. To him, it's
But
something
naturally,
that you're naturally good at.
Like if you can whistle, that's a talent. If you can't whistle, you don't have that talent. But
That's not a talent of mine.
I don't know. That's a weird question to me. I don't know.
So Pat, he used to BMX bike. He can skateboard. He
Yeah.
can play with a yo-yo. He can solve a Rubik's cube behind his head. That to me is a talent. Like behind his head, he can solve a Rubik's cube. That's
But
crazy.
That's not. Yeah.
That's a talent. Can anybody else that's watching this solve a Rubik's cube behind your head?
See, now you're gonna make me do it. I don't want to do that.
That's a talent.
Still,
he can
I don't think
yo-yo.
it's- I don't think it's
He
talent,
does all
but
kinds of
that's
tricks
just
with
like-
yo-yos.
Yeah, I think those are just things you do. They're not talents. Like someone who can pick up playing the piano.
You're talking about a savant.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'm
That's
confused
not
about
a
it.
talent.
Yeah.
I personally am a very crafty person, so I've always done needlepoint and beadwork, and I love to make jewelry. I love to wire wrap jewelry. I love to crochet.
You're really good at
Crocheting
wire wrapping.
is like
Yeah.
I love to crochet. So I would consider those my talents. Where were you born? Torrance, California.
Zweibrücken Rheinland-Pfalz.
He was born in Germany.
What's your zodiac sign and do you believe in it? I'm a Gemini and she is a Gemini.
Gemini.
And,
We're both Geminis.
and I don't think I believe in it because I think you're not supposed. If you believe in it, you're not supposed to be two of the same signs. I don't think, right?
No,
I think that's how it works. I think you're not.
I think Geminis can.
Yeah.
I think that I don't know. We don't look into it a lot, but every time I read anything about astrology, I believe it. So I'd have to say yes.
It is a little
I
creepy.
definitely believe that members of
Yeah.
my family who are certain astrology signs, I can like. If you read their description of that astrology
Yeah,
sign,
yeah. I get that. Like you can tell that. Like, oh, that does describe that person. But,
yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely believe it. What are your hobbies?
My hobbies are I like to do things that entertain me for the moment, I guess. I like to play guitar, I like to read books, and
Solve Rubik's Cubes, play yo-yo.
Yeah, do those
I like
type
to
of
crochet.
things,
I
and-
like to wire weave. We both like to sail as a couple.
I like
That's
to
one of
sail.
our hobbies. Hobbies?
yeah.
I feel like our hobbies change. Like that's
I
maybe
think
our
that's-
hobby is creating new hobbies all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, we're always
I
changing.
know some
what we
people
wanna
are
do.
very focused, which I think is neat that they can be focused on one specific thing, and then, like, say you're drawing, you like to draw, and they can focus on it and stay there and keep doing it until they just get better and better and better. And I think that's amazing, but I don't really have that.
I like to change. Like I will always go
Yeah.
back to crocheting. I will always go back to things with my hands. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just like doing things with my hands. Coloring, drawing, doodling, crocheting, wire weaving, splice ropes.
I do like to read a lot.
Yeah, reading, yo-yo, guitar. Those are
Keep
things
bringing
you
up the
go back
yo-yo.
to.
Just stop bringing up the yo-yo already.
You are a yo-yo nerd.
I like that.
Be
yeah.
proud. Do you have any pets?
Yes. We have Charlotte, our parrot. We have Shadow, our border collie. We have Chloe, our corgi. Long-haired corgi.
Monkey,
and Monkey, our
Chihuahua
mix
Yeah.
papillon thing.
We also have a gecko that lives in our bathroom and in the plant above our bathroom window.
And he's been there for a while. He's like doing
Yeah.
good. He's a little gecko, and he catches little things for us.
Yeah, he eats all our miscellaneous little bugs.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Do you have any siblings?
I have one older brother, a year and a half, roughly, right around there.
Yeah, I think your brother's like a year and 11 months, and my brother's like a year and 11 months younger than me.
Yeah, I think
Is that about how it goes?
I think he's about that, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're the same age for a split moment.
Yeah, me and my brother are the same. Yeah, so my brother's like a year and 11 months younger than me. I have one brother. He has one brother that's older than him.
Yeah. What do you want to be when you grow up? I'm already grown up, so it's kind of
Happy?
a silly question. Yeah, happy. Doing what I want. Actually, at this point, because, yeah, that question is very actually kind of interesting because you do tend to change as time goes on.
Yeah.
You do different things, but, you know, now I'm at the point in my life where it's like I just want to focus on us and things that we want to do, things that she wants to do, things that I want to do personally, and things we want to do together. And
Yeah.
so who cares about?
We're-
I mean, who cares? But you know,
We've kind of hit that stage where it's like we were in the rat race almost for a little while, and
Yeah.
then now we've kind of been like, let's live smaller, spend smaller,
Yeah,
are
that-
able to make less and be happy.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, I was very focused on making lots of money very quickly, moving up, working long hours, like, yeah. And you kind of realize that doesn't matter.
yeah.
That
So
doesn't mean anything.
we're just on that. We're on
Yeah.
that journey right now.
Who was your best friend?
Who is your first best friend?
Oh, I didn't see that first part. Oh, okay, that's different. When it says who's your best friend, I think it's weird because you have best friends throughout your life
That's
that
my
change.
best friend right now.
Yeah. Yeah, my first best friend was Christopher Thomas. He lived in Colorado Springs when I first came to America. He was my first friend. I still remember him. So we had a good time together. Little kids being stupid.
Yeah, I had a couple good friends that were in my neighborhood when I was growing up. But I would say if I was to answer this question, who was your first best friend? It would be Rachel, Rachael,
Yeah.
not El. So she was my high school friend. I spent a lot of time with her in high school, and I really loved her family. And I would say she would be my best friend.
How tall are you? I'm 6'1".
I'm 5'8".
What is the least favorite thing about yourself? The least favorite thing
Mine
about myself?
easily would
That's
be
a
my
long
anxiety.
list. Oh.
Anxiety for
Oh, that's
sure.
quick. Least favorite thing about
And my
myself?
chins. Physically, my chins.
Mm.
Mentally, my anxiety. All of my
Least
chins. All
thing-
10 of them.
Least thing about myself, I would say maybe my inability to not judge someone so quickly. But no, what I mean is like, you know, when someone is flying through traffic and cuts me off, I immediately want to be like, oh, that guy's an asshole. But in reality, it could be like, maybe he's an emergency, you know, and I don't really know anything about him, and I should give him the benefit of the doubt and calm myself down, you know, things
Yeah.
like that.
So jumping
Like,
to conclusions, I guess.
Jumping to conclusions about people, but I only do, I don't know. Funniest moment throughout school. I have no good memories from school at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, school sucked.
I don't have a lot of good memories
Yeah.
throughout school. I gotta say, funniest moment throughout school, there is absolutely nothing that
Yeah.
rings a bell. So
We had a snowball fight
actually,
in grade school. That was kind of cool. I remember that all of a sudden.
I've got one good story. So when I was in kindergarten, I showed up to school in my sandals. I forgot to put shoes on. You had to have closed-toed shoes in kindergarten. So I showed up to school without sandals, and I had a sweatshirt on. So I called my mom, or the office called my mom and said, your daughter has no shoes. You need to bring her shoes. So my mom had to leave work, and she had to come and bring me shoes. And when she showed up, I was wearing one of her pajama shirts, which said, it was like a picture of a horse head, and it said Mustang Ranch on it. And I loved that shirt, and I was wearing it in kindergarten.
kindergarten?
Did not know what Mustang Ranch was, by the way, and my mom came to bring me some closed-toe shoes and saw that I was wearing that shirt and was like, are you kidding me? You can't wear that shirt to school. Meanwhile, I'm like, Mustang Ranch, what does that mean? So...
Thinking it was horses?
Yeah, a Mustang Ranch. Like,
That's funny.
It was one of my mom's like old t-shirts from her like younger years, and I just loved it, and it fit me, and so I wore it, and yeah. So that has to be, that actually just came to me right there. That was probably the funniest moment in school.
How many countries have you visited?
Yeah. I've only visited one. I went on a cruise in the Caribbean, and we visited Haiti. Haiti. We visited a island on Haiti that was owned by Princess Cruises, and I had to have a passport for it. That was the one country I've ever visited. Oh, and we also went on another cruise to Alaska, and we had to leave out of Vancouver, so I think I needed my passport for that also. Vancouver,
so
Canada.
you were in Canada, yeah. I've never been to Canada. That's on my bucket list. I want to go to Canada for a little bit. Alaska,
he grew up
on my bucket
in Germany.
list.
He grew up hopping countries as a child.
Me and my friends would go on trains and just we would disappear for days at a time.
Go to France.
Yeah.
Just hop on a train to go to France. I did not grow up in that.
Yeah. So I've been. I couldn't tell you how many I've been to though. Yeah. I've been to a lot of them. I mean, all the ones through Europe, and I've been to Sicily and Italy, and like I said,
never been to Europe. It's on my extreme bucket list. I want to sail to the Mediterranean and visit all those countries so bad.
Yeah. I've been to Mexico, many states in America. I can't think of.
Well, I've been to Mexico too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think, but yeah, it's a lot.
A lot. As far as how
what's
many.
What's your favorite worst subject in high school? Favorite? That's an easy one. Favorite's English. Worst is history. English.
My favorite was anatomy and semantics. I had a semantics teacher that everyone hated that I absolutely loved. And she hated it when people clicked pens, and you'd be like escorted out of her classroom if you clicked pens. I loved her from that moment on. I hate clicking pens. My worst subject would probably also be history. Which is funny because you're like a history buff.
Yeah, no, I like history. No, I hated
you
history
just didn't
teacher.
Like the teacher?
No, he was an asshole. Mr. Hoover.
And that can make a history subject in high school.
I remember his name, Mr. Hoover. He was a dick. That's just all there is to it.
Thank you so much for watching this video. This is round 1. We will continue this question and answer in round 2. And when it comes live, I will link it below. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.